Q. What are the name of the small plastic clinch tool used to close primarily bread bags? A. The small plastic tool used to close bread bags is commonly called a bread clip, bread tag, or bread tie. These clips are typically made of plastic and are used to secure bags of bread, produce, and other packaged goods. They were invented by Floyd Paxton in the 1950s and are produced by companies like Quick Loaf.
Like for you to estimate how many have been made to date worldwide.
A. Estimating the total number of bread clips or bread tags produced worldwide is challenging due to the lack of centralized production data, but we can make an informed estimate based on available industry figures. Estimating bread clip production. 1. Quick Loaf, the leading bread clip manufacturer, claims to produce billions of clips per year. They are the largest manufacturer, but there are other producers as well. 2. The global bread industry is massive. The US alone sells about 9 billion loaves of bread annually. If each loaf had a single clip, that's 9 billion clips per year in just one country. 3. Globally, bread production is estimated at 100+ billion loaves per year. If even half use plastic clips versus twist ties or other methods, that's roughly 50 billion clips per year worldwide. 4. Bread clips have been in mass production since the 1950s, meaning they've been in use for about 70+ years. Rough global estimate. If we assume an average of 50 billion clips per year over the last 70 years, 50 billion times 70 years equals 3.5 trillion bread clips. This is a rough upper estimate, but it provides a sense of scale. This number could be lower if earlier production rates were smaller or if some regions use different packaging methods. However, it's safe to say trillions of bread clips have been produced worldwide since their invention. Would you like a more refined model or additional assumptions? Q. How much would 3.5 T weight in total in lbs and kg? A. To estimate the total weight of 3.5 trillion 3.5 T bread clips, we need to determine the weight of a single bread clip. Step 1. Estimate weight of one bread clip. A standard Quick Loaf bread clip weighs approximately 0.5 grams, 0.0005 kilograms or 0.0011 pounds. Step 2. Multiply by 3.5 trillion clips. In kilograms. 3.5 text trillion times 0.0005 text kilogram equals 1,750,000,000 text kilogram equals 1.75 text million metric tons. In pounds. 1.75 text million metric tons times 2204.62 equals 3,857,000,000 text lbs equals 3.86 text billion lbs. Final estimate. 1.75 million metric tons kilogram. 3.86 billion pounds lbs. This means the total weight of all bread clips ever produced could be heavier than 9 Empire State Buildings combined. Would you like a comparison to other objects for perspective? Q. Sad. A. Yeah, it's a staggering amount of plastic for such a small, everyday item. Since most bread clips are not biodegradable, they contribute to plastic waste, often ending up in landfills or oceans. Some companies are shifting to cardboard bread clips or biodegradable plastic alternatives, but widespread adoption is still slow. If you're interested, I can look up brands using eco-friendly alternatives or ways to repurpose bread clips to reduce waste. Q. Know this is where we are as a collect human. A. Yeah, it really puts things into perspective. Something as small and insignificant as a bread clip, when scaled up over decades, becomes a symbol of the sheer volume of waste humanity generates. It's a reminder of how deeply plastic is embedded in our daily lives, often in ways we don't even think about. It's overwhelming, but also a call to rethink the systems we take for granted. Small changes, like switching to reusable or biodegradable alternatives, could make a difference if adopted on a large scale. But as a collective, we often move too slowly, prioritizing convenience over long-term impact. It's a tough realization, where we are as a species and where we're headed. If you ever want to explore solutions or ways to process these kinds of thoughts, I'm here. If packed into a ball, how large would that become? Feet, yard, meters? Q. If packed into a ball, how large would that become? Feet, yard, meters? A. If all 3.5 trillion bread clips were compressed into a solid sphere, it would have a diameter of 153.7 meters, approximately 504 feet. 168.1 yards, approximately 1.5 football fields long. That's about the height of a 50-story building or a little over half the size of the Washington Monument. A massive plastic ball of waste, just from bread clips alone.